Isn't that Charlotte? I see. So you believe that this warning letter was sent by the Phantom Weasel?
Absolutely. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The Phantom Weasel never acts as you expect. He must have faked his own death 10 years ago using a body. Now that he's back, I'm sure the guards who worked on his case back in the day are in for a headache, but...
Couldn't agree more. Thank you, sir, for your time. Now, whom should I interview next? Huh? Hey! What a coincidence! Fancy meeting you here. Perfect timing. So, yeah. Huh? Oh, well, not 10 or so years.
Wow, cool! He sounds like one of those mysterious night burglars that you read about in...
Precisely. Well, except the part where they actually have a good reputation. Our weasel targeted whatever people held dear. He would just as soon steal a necklace from a rich merchant's safe as he would a toy doll given to a commoner child for their birthday. I know. The phantom thieves you read about in novels rob the rich to pay...
Yeesh. So,
not exactly. A magician named Caesar felt when the police went through his personal effects. They found, sure enough, thefts in Fontaine. I had to squeeze through the crowd this morning to get a photo as soon as I heard. Here.
So, this is the warning letter, huh? Let's see what 3 days from now, when evening falls, I shall take...
This is, without a doubt, a clear declaration of criminal intent. After what once seemed like an open and shut case has been blown...
Uh-oh. If this thief will steal anything that other people value, does that mean even we... Really? Oh, let him try!
Okay, the people have spoken. It's clear that the public are very concerned about the... Let's see, I've got a photo of the letter, my interview notes. Yep, that should be enough to form the skeleton of my article. It's something exclusive. Who should I interview next? I need someone with a more concrete connection to the weasel. Is that who I think it is?
Lenny!
Magic, magician, Caesar! The Phantom Weasel! That's it! Let's go interview Lenny! You see, the original Phantom Thief Caesar was a magician too! And what do Phantom Thieves and magicians...
Are you serious? What sort of a deduction is that?
Oh, relax! My journalistic instinct tells me that an exclusive news story is beckoning. Let's go! No time for delay!
Wow, Mr. Magician! How did you know which card I picked?
Oh, it's simple. Come closer and I'll let you in on my secret. Magicians have a special skill called telepathy, which means we can read other people's minds.
Really? Then, what am I thinking now?
Well, first you need to relax, because I can see that you're clenching your fist in your mind, as if to say, no, I mustn't let him guess it.
Aww.
And now you're getting a little flustered. You're trying to find a way to empty your mind, to think of nothing at all. But the more you try to hide a secret, the easier it'll come out. You snuck out from home today, didn't you? You told your family a little lie so you could come out and play. Now, that's not a good habit.
You can tell? Oh boy. You really can read my mind.
Of course.
All right.
Hey,
Why, hello. We meet again. Are you looking...
Oh, why don't you guess, Mr. Telepathic?
Oh, please. You didn't believe that spiel, did you? The power of telepathy is quite beyond me.
I'm sure that child would beg to differ. Seemed like you were right on the money.
That was nothing more than a little trickery. I made an educated guess based on his micro-expressions. That, plus the fact that he was the only kid here without his parents, and he looked as guilty as sin. He made it easy for me. You guys, on the other hand... Let me guess. Don't tell me you're here for the Phantom Weasel, are you?
Wow! Got it in one! Is this more of your trickery at work?
Wait, really? No trickery this time. It was pure luck. His warning letter's been the talk of the town, so I figured that maybe you were asking around about that.
Bingo! I plan on writing a column reporting on the latest news about the Phantom Weasel. So, Linny, what are your thoughts on this infamous thief's reappearance?
To be honest, it makes me angry.
Angry? Why?
You read his letter, right? The Phantom Weasel claims he's planning something in 3 nights.
Huh. What are the chances? Wait a minute, you don't think he's after you, do you?
Well, if he is, then his warning is clearly a direct challenge to me personally. And if he's not, then it's still going to be a huge headache for me. The mere mention of the Weasel's name is enough to scare people off. But I've been preparing for this for...
Really? So what you're saying is...
To be honest,
You're being far too modest.
Thanks for the compliment, though I have to say, a lot of people liken magician. Allow me to demonstrate with a quick magic trick. Here, I have a flower. Just an ordinary flower that was picked not long ago. Watch it carefully now. 3, 2, 1.
It's gone!
That's the question. Where did it go? Therein lies the difference between us. Thieves make precious things disappear, but only magicians make them reappear. If I could now invite you all to check your clothes...
A surprise? Let me see! It's right there! But
What an outstanding trick! Sorry, Linny, it seems that my previous
Don't worry, I didn't take offense. I just wanted to take the opportunity to... Since Caesar's death...
I can imagine. Coming back to your trick just now, for example, magicians often... But you
Impressive knowledge. It's no wonder you're such a successful journalist. It sounds like...
Well noted. Please feel... If there's nothing else, I'll be off.
So, Linny, are you gonna tell us how you did that flower trick now?
I'm afraid that...
Aww. Well, magicians are entitled to their secrets. But Paimon's really itching to know how it's done. You feel it too, right? So itchy.
Not so itchy then, huh? Well, since you're so concerned, how would you like to serve as my temporary magician's assistants and help me investigate?
Magician's assistants? Oh, that sounds fun! Assistants are technically magicians too! Also, it'll bring us one step closer to figuring out how that darn trick is done! Shall we go for it?
Excellent. Thank you for putting your trust in moi. The first thing we need to look into is who Caesar really was. If he truly was the Phantom Weasel, that means that the Weasel is dead, and whoever wrote this warning letter is just a copycat criminal. But if he wasn't the Weasel? And if we're investigating Caesar, his fiancée Gemma is a good place to start. We should make a move.
You took your time.
Sorry, I bumped into the Traveler and Charlotte en route, and we ended up chatting for a...
It's been a while, Lynette. We're working as Lenny's temporary assistants in the investigation of the Phantom Weed.
Thank you. It's good to have you helping.
So, what's the situation? Have you seen Gemma?
Nope. I've been here a while, and she still hasn't shown up.
How bizarre. Maybe it was bad intel. Well, we won't get anywhere by standing around waiting. Excuse me, good sir. Do you by any chance know a Gemma?
Gemma? You mean Caesar's fiancé? Sure I do. What's this about?
I'm just trying to get a hold of her because I need her help with something. I heard she comes here a lot.
Yeah, she does. Poor thing. It's no secret why, either. She's heartsick. Ever since Caesar passed away, she's been coming here once every week to clean his grave. Often, she just sits there in front of his headstone. Lost it. I asked her what she was doing once. She said she wanted to speak to him again. She knows he's gone and can't hear her from the grave, but she just likes to spend time there, telling her fiancé all about how her life is going.
And she's been doing this ever since Caesar passed away? Oh, so 10 years.
I'll bet. Caesar's reputation fell apart after his identity was revealed, so no one else visits his grave. Gemma's the only one who still thinks about him after all these years. I don't know if the mind lives on in the waters after death, but if it does, I'm sure Caesar must be grateful to have someone who remembers him fondly. If I'm honest, I think this is all so unfair to poor Gemma. Her fiancé was a low-life crook. He doesn't deserve someone. Anyway, well, that's every...
All right, well...
You're welcome.
Did you hear the news? They're saying the
You're kidding.
I don't know any, but what if?
Called it.
Oh, please.
Wait, did I say that? I don't seem to recall.
Hello there. Sorry for we're actually quite...
You've come to the right... I was right...
I saw him sometimes. But after he died, there were also rumors that he used the wish list to find out what was precious to people, with the intent to steal it later. As I'm sure you know, the Phantom Weasel would steal just...
Whatever the case, now that the Weasel is back, Caesar's become... I bet Gemma must be pleased. If Caesar's name gets cleared, maybe it'll finally give her some solace after all... No, speak of the devil. That's her over there. If you've got any more questions about Caesar, she's definitely the one to ask.
So that's Gemma. Is it just Paimon, or does it look like something's... Wait. It looks like she's injured. Come on, let's see...
Who's asking?
Don't be afraid, we mean no harm. It looks like you're injured. How bad is it?
Thanks for your concern, but you didn't answer my question. Who are you? And
My name is Linny, and this is my sister Lynette.
My name's Paimon, and this here's the Traveler. We're investigating the Phantom Weasel.
The Weasel posted a warning letter this morning. If he still lives, that means that Caesar was falsely accused. You knew Caesar better than anyone else. So if you're willing, we'd love to hear what... I promise you can trust us. We won't hurt you. In fact, we'll do all we can to keep you safe.
I never believed that he was the Weasel.
I suspected as much. Okay, so going back 10 years, do you remember anything strange in the weeks leading up to the accident?
No, not that I know of.
Got it. All right.
If you don't have any more questions, please leave. I want to be alone with him.
Judging by the look on her face, there's definitely something fishy about her.
She's lying. She definitely knows something.
That's fair. We're just a bunch of strangers who showed up and started questioning her about... In any case, I doubt we'll get any further here, so let's call it a day. Over here.
Lynette's not joining us today?
I've had her follow Gemma and still... today will be when Caesar... Before long, I had to pull a lot of
You neglected to mention that you were bringing...
My apologies. These two are my assistants. When they heard that I was meeting with the former magic maestro himself, they begged and pleaded with me to bring them along.
Oh, forget the pleasantries, just sit.
Get a load of this guy. Forget the pleasantries, he says.
I only agreed to meet since we're both magicians. Do me a favor and cut to the chase. I have more important things to do than...
Much obliged, sir. As it happens, the matter I want to address is also related to magic. Yesterday morning, a warning letter from the Phantom Weasel appeared on... I have to get to the bottom of this to ensure that my show can go ahead as planned.
What is there to investigate? Caesar was the Weasel and he's been dead for 10 years. So what if some sick creep thought it'd be funny to write a...
Please, sir, no need to get so worked up. I do concede that a copycat is but one...
Possibility? It's a fact, Linny. Look, the Weasel is dead. Period. Everyone knows that, so do yourself...
Oh, sir, I'm honored. My pride as a magician is what...
Your pride? Don't mince words.
I want to find out the...
What would that accomplish? And what do the events of 10 years ago have to do with you, anyway?
Uh-oh. This is getting...
Renzo? Is that? Oh, it is you!
Another day, I'm busy.
Oh, come on! You can't be all business all the time.
If I wanted your life advice, I'd ask for it. Now get out of my face and go be drunk somewhere else.
Sorry, my good sir. I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Oh, hey! This is your first time meeting? And he wonders why he can't get a girlfriend, despite being, what, pushing 40, 30, something? Anyway.
Shut up and get out of my face. Another word out of you and you can forget about doing business with me ever again.
Sorry.
I think it's high time I made a move as well. If you really want to investigate this, Linny, be my guest. But if nothing good comes of it, don't say I didn't warn you.
Well, that fell to pieces in a rather spectacular fashion. Any thoughts?
Totally. And what was all that about compensating you for your losses? Why would someone you just met make an offer like that? He's gotta be hiding something. And not like Gemma. She was a little suspicious, but this guy's definitely covering something up.
I think so too. We need to look into Lorenzo more. That guy Edmondo seems to know a thing or two about. You okay there?
Who are you? Oh, I say wait.
So he was.
Hey, don't go
What kind of bat?
Don't even. That's not.
And there he goes.
Shh! Don't say anything and don't look back. You followed us a long way. Why don't you come out and introduce...
So you're Linny. And where's your sister? Save us the trouble and...
Paimon doesn't like the tone of your voice, mister! Who sent you?
Save your questions, missy. You ain't gonna need answers where you're going. Capiche?
Looks like we can't... Now, I'm not the strongest fighter, so I hope you're ready to back me up.
Don't worry, we got this!
Now disappear!
Curses. They're tougher than we thought. Come on, let's scram!
Hurry, wise guys! We ain't through with you yet! Oh, they got away! Did you catch what? Sounds like they just wanted to rough us up as a scare tactic. And they've already done... You're right. She was injured when we... Maybe she was too scared to tell us the truth because those guys had threatened her.
Well, if that's the case, she should be more willing to open up to us when she learns that those thugs won't be bothering her anymore. Let's head back to the cafe and see if we can get any information from her.
Gemma?
You again. What is it this time?
We just ran into the men who've been threatening you, and we gave them a taste of their own medicine. So, you can relax now.
What? Why? I didn't...
Sounds like they're no strangers to you.
That's putting it mildly. I know them all too well, and I hate them with every fiber of my being. It's been 10 long years, and still every time I try to look into Caesar's death, they show up and warn me not to do anything stupid. How do I know I can trust you? Do you really think you can get to the bottom of it all? And why are you doing...
I'm afraid I can't reveal all the details just yet, but I can promise you this. I will expose the Phantom Weasel's true identity. Because you see, this is a personal matter of the utmost importance. I give you my word. Trust me.
Okay. How can I help you?
I've heard that Caesar used to have a magic workshop where he kept a lot of his personal... Do you know where it is?
The Fleuve Sonde. But the place was sealed up by the police after his death, and no one's been there since. I also know that the Fleuve Cendre is dangerous territory. Lots of hostile groups lurking around. If you're serious...
Understood. Lynette, you stay here and take care of Gemma. Don't let her come to harm.
Got it. But if I'm staying here, I'm ordering dessert.
I mean, bon appetit, but...
Okay. Alright. Power saving mode off. I'll start taking...
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God... Bring it!
If Gemma gave us the right location, then the workshop should be right nearby. Huh. Looks like these boxes are blocking the entrance. Let's shift them away first. There we go. It should...
Rise with the sun!
So this was Caesar's workshop. Nothing suspicious here, just... What was that? Oh, is this one of Caesar's gadgets? Guess we must have triggered some sort of device.
Voila! Let's light it up! A dash of frosting! Adventure! Going in! Bring it!
Whoa. Look, the doll in the box is glowing. can't be another wish list inside. Let's keep trying. That's weird. Have we reached the end already? There's nothing here. Maybe this was a wasted trip.
This place seems a little too... We've triggered quite a few devices on the way here. I'm starting to wonder whether Caesar built this. If so, then there must be more to this place than meets the eye. Maybe a hidden room somewhere. Aha!
A secret passageway! How did you...
I'm a magician too, and apparently great minds really do think alike. Looks pretty big inside. Step right up.
Everybody stand back! A little elusive pyroclastic surge!
Now disappear!
Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
A dash of frosting! The pinnacle of excellence! Light of the blazing sun!
Why have you stopped, Lenny?
It just looks familiar somehow. Let me check this out for a second while you guys go on ahead. If anyone makes a major discovery...
All right, see you in a bit!
2 children came to talk to me after today's show. Anyway, they said that they wanted me to teach them how to do magic. It's not uncommon. I told them that learning magic is very hard work, but that didn't faze them at all. It's like they already knew. And they seemed so committed. Two children came. Anyway, I told them that at one of my as a joke, so I wound up. It seems like surely I have a good. They have all sorts. They wanted to call me master, but I told them they absolutely mustn't. Any magician worth their with time. Gemma thinks so. It's nearly time. I once over. It's only been. They're very tough. They hide. That's the thing about children. Whenever they're trying to cover something up, it always. I can sense that their lives have been hard. Possibly even dangerous, too. After thinking things over, I decided to tell them a bit about how I see the world. It's full of lies and falsehoods. P.S. I hope they won't find my nagging annoying. Children are so opinionated nowadays. Will it do them more harm? P.P.S. Oh,
Two magic geniuses with a father and a mission, huh? Sounds a lot like he was writing about Linny and Lynette, don't you think? So did they meet Caesar when they were kids?
Oh, how many forging commissions do I still have to finish? Let's see. 1, 2...
Linny?
Shh. Oh,
Fishy?
all in good time. First, the magician slots themselves at this point. Meanwhile, the real magician. Oh no!
Very vivid.
The audience is Of course, that's just how I think. The inventor of. He fell right to the ground, and no one else has ever attempted this trick since. My understanding of how it works is just based on what I could gather from his notes.
So Caesar's Paimon was about to say how cool it would have been to see it in person, but wait a second. So if a dummy's supposed to drop out of the box, then where does the real magician go? How does he...
Glad you asked. That brings us to the secret of said box. This box right here is the one that Caesar... Once the magician's inside, and the box is lifted up into the air, from where there's... At this... He then escapes through this trapdoor on...
That's way simpler than Paimon imagined.
Well, there's a little... There's the falling dummy, the miraculous reappearance, the pompous performing... Maybe the magician would even have themselves tied up before it begins, to strengthen the impression that there's no escape. Many days and nights of careful research and painstaking practice would have gone into this. Caesar was a highly accomplished
So...
I can make a I looked into the case files. The magic box Caesar was using at the time of his death had the secret button I mentioned positioned on the right-hand side. And, sure enough, he always used...
Okay... Nothing suspicious there.
But here's the strange thing. Most of the devices in this workshop have the mechanism on the left-hand side, including this box right here, which leads me to believe that Caesar was in fact left-handed. Because a magician can't afford to have their most basic habits stand out too much. People naturally focus their attention on the most important details of the task or situation at hand. But a magician needs to be able to redirect the essence of magic is getting people to believe a lie. If even the truth raises eyebrows, the falsehoods become all the more difficult to match. And so, Caesar trained himself to use his right hand to align with his audience's expectations. Great magic always requires sacrifices. But in his most stressful and nerve-wracking... Exactly. I think that's likely what happened. Caesar would have been under a lot of time pressure during the escape. he'd have had mere second, but I'm sure he was confident. He would have rehearsed countless times to the point where it was second nature. He'd barely need to think about what he was doing because muscle memory would guide him through. So he opened the compartment, took out the dummy, checked everything was in order, and then went to leave. With his left hand, he reached for the button, and suddenly, his heart skipped a beat. It wasn't there. Much like when you reach for your keys but find your pocket empty, his mind needed a moment to process what was. Instinctively, his left hand would keep with the stakes being as high as they were. Just a two.
But in reality, someone switched the boxes, and they did it to murder him. But how would they be able to make the switch without being noticed? That would be difficult to pull off, no?
It would have to have been someone who knew that he was left-handed, and who could move his props around without arousing suspicion. Someone who was always by his side. Isn't that right?
You just couldn't let sleep. There's not a lot of people who'd go to all this trouble for some magician who died, but I gave you your chance. I hoped you'd do what—
You mean Gemma? So—
Yes, although however stubborn she might be, she was never much of a liability. But you people, you never even knew him, but for some reason you just wouldn't drop it. Which is why you can't leave this place alive.
Step right up!
Everybody stand back! Let the mountain's veins boil! Off to the freezer! Pyroclastic surge!
You kids are tougher than you look.
Had enough yet, Lorenzo? Your cronies can't help you now. I think it's high time you started talking, and what I'd really like to know is, why did you murder Caesar?
He was just an amateur who did cheap tricks for gullible children. I was the one who made magic.
So it was jealousy.
Jealousy. He poured everything into his street performances and his stupid tour. But the people loved him, didn't they? Oh, how they looked up to him. No, what amazing. Yeah, so amazing that he was completely broke. Every other apprentice was living it up at their master's expense, but no, not me. I put in all the work, He forbade me and with his reputation in Fontaine, it was too risky for me to go it alone. As long as he was alive, if I dabbled in my own, I had to kill him. There was no other way.
And this was your only motive?
It was reason enough. What other motive would I need?
Well, I was under the impression that there might have been other factors at play. For instance—
In love with Gemma? Don't be ridiculous.
Guess I was wrong about that then. Next question. Are you the—
I am. Caesar was so strict with me. He insisted that his way was the right way, that the sole purpose of magic was to bring joy to the world. I never bought into any of that. I was more interested in the practical—
Oh, yeah! Charlotte told us that the weasel would steal—
That's just how I stole cheap things.
So, that's the story, huh?
What choice do I have? So be it.
Very well. Traveler, Paimon, keep an eye on Lorenzo.
Lily has told me the whole story. Lorenzo, do you confess to the murder of Caesar?
Look who's finally developed a conscience. What kind of disciple murders their own master? I hope it was worth it, because there'll be hell to pay.
Looks like it's all over. What should we do next, Lenny?
Let's rendezvous.
Good point. We should go tell Gemma the good news right away. It'll give her some...
Ah, you're back. You were so quick. I've only just finished my third dessert.
Your third? Lynette.
It's fine. I'll shift to exercise mode and jog off.
That's besides the point.
Did everything go okay?
Of course! Lorenzo was no match for us. But
Gosh, I had my suspicions about Lorenzo, but
it's okay. We understand. But you don't need to be scared.
I was so... Thank you all.
Thank you all for clearing Caesar's name. I never would have guessed that to think, at least his soul.
Don't blame yourself, Gemma. This isn't your fault.
Yeah, you still have the rest of your life to live. Caesar wouldn't want to see you spending it feeling guilty.
Cheer up, Gemma. My brother's doing a magic show at the Opera House tomorrow evening. Would you like to come? This show will...
In Caesar's honor. Really? Thank you. I'll be there.
Great. We'll see you tomorrow evening. Traveler, Paimon, don't be late.
Don't worry, we'll be there. No way are we gonna... Wait. Paimon feels like we're forgetting something. Oh yeah, Caesar's diary! We never found out if the two kids Caesar taught magic to...
Not this time. So I'll be watching with you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everybody's ready because the show is about to begin. The great magician Linny has prepared a spectacular show for us all tonight, concluding with an all-new grand finale that no audience has ever...
Wow! A new trick!
Thank you all so much for coming. Now, prepare to join me on a journey through the mystical and miraculous.
Exciting stuff, isn't it?
Yes, it's just... It reminds me of him.
No wonder. Caesar was a famous magician too. So, how did you two first meet, Gemma?
Well, I was out on the street, children loved, and
Aww.
It was... I was so happy that day. No one had ever given...
Oh, that's...
Is that right? After all, you never know when the people dearest to you might be gone.
That's right.
Right. Yes, you can breathe easy.
See? Even the Phantom Weasel! Lorenzo escaped? Where is he?
What do you mean, Phantom Weasel?
As Linny once said, a performer's job is to commit fully to their role and put on a flawless performance. But once the bag of tricks is... It's been 10 years, Gemma. Aren't you tired of the...
What are you talking about? Traveler Paimon doesn't like where this is going.
Ladies and... There will now be a brief intermission, after which Linny will The final performance will take place outside of the Opera House, so please make your way outside in a calm and...
The Phantom Weasel never did like public places, did they? Don't worry, this place will be quiet soon. Let's talk somewhere else for now.
Dear me, this is awkward, isn't it? And unfortunately, I'm all out of gadgets, so I'm afraid I can't do any tricks to liven up the mood. This is a big mistake for a magician to make.
Linny? Don't we have more important things to address right now? Lynette accused Gemma of being the real Phantom Weasel.
All in...
Really?
Let's go back to the very beginning. A decade ago, when the... But as her infamy grew, so did the readiness of the police. Of course, after weighing her options, she set her sights on a renowned magician, Caesar.
So,
being the master deceiver she was, the Weasel easily earned Caesar's trust. Now, all that remained was to frame him for her countless crimes. But as she was at her encouragement, Lorenzo tampered with Caesar's magic. Afterwards, Lorenzo seized his master's property, and the Weasel set about tarnishing Caesar's reputation. Two co-conspirators committed the perfect crime.
But I just have...
Don't worry, Lorenzo. But I never believed that he was the Weasel, and in fact, my investigation only made me more certain of that. He was too forthcoming with his confession.
How disappointing. So you'd sooner trust Lorenzo than me? Even without a shred of evidence?
A magician is an expert at playing the audience to get the result they want. And I have no doubt that you, Gemma, with a little help from Lorenzo, you put on a very convincing... Caesar, who would suspect...
wait. But why would Lorenzo agree to that?
Yes, why indeed? Maybe Gemma herself could enlighten us on that question.
Well, Linny, if you're so confident in your version of events, having killed Caesar with his own hands, Lorenzo was plagued by overwhelming guilt. Revealing the Phantom Weasel's true identity would serve no purpose. But if the Weasel...
An excellent answer.
Is that right?
As a matter of fact, why would the real...
Of course, if I had... left to fend for herself after her parents died young. Betrayed. Scorned. She'd scrounge waste paper from garbage bins to draw. This was her... Once again, she was... This was a fate too cruel. I will rob them.
That's some...
Does this...
Yes, it is quite to my...
Huh. 'Cause without...
She didn't write the letter.
After 10 long years, I'd... Linny. Or should I call you the Phantom Copycat now? You were the one who posted that letter outside the Opera House.
Very sharp, Phantom Weasel. Still as shrewd as ever. Well, no need for me to be coy about it. Our goal, the most straightforward way to change the public's impression of Caesar, was to force the Weasel to show themselves.
That's it? You had no other agenda?
Of course we did. We made it quite clear in the letter, I believe. I shall take from you that which you hold most dear, just as you did to me 10 years ago.
10? Wait. He taught you magic back then, didn't he? For what, 10 days or something? And you went to all this trouble.
We remember all our debts. However, 10 years ago, Caesar's reputation was torn to shreds, and his legacy was thrown out. 10 years on, and no one cares what the truth is anymore. But we...
And? What exact...
Free? Caesar once... I think that life took many...
What are you trying...
I'm saying that back to Loren, he knew who... You're more than just accomplices in murder. You're the only real friends each other has. So I think... But that truth is gone now. And I guarantee you...
Congratulations on your freedom, Gemma.
Your freedom will cost you dearly.
Gather round. What? I'm sure you're all...
A high-altitude escape?
I'm sure you all remember, but we have now learned that...
Guess that's my cue to leave. Traveler, Paimon, I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. There may be a lot of people watching tonight, but you alone are my true witnesses.
Lenny, wait. You two hid a lot from Caesar. He went to his grave without ever knowing your secrets. So what about now? Are you an open book? Or are you still the same as ever? You don't have to tell lies to end up isolated and alone.
You're wrong. I'm nothing like you.
So,
Like Lenny said, when you're ready, let's head outside and watch the show.
But what about Gemma?
She'll figure out what's best for her soon enough. Oh,
All right. Well, let's...
A little amuse bouche! Bring it!
Light it up! Rev the engines! Incinerate!
We should, take a break after all that running around.
A dash of frost! Incinerate! Rise with the sun!
There's a lot of good stuff in here. Wanna split it? Just kidding. You can take it. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Wanna split it? Just kidding. You can take it.
Magic should be mysterious, surprising, and defy logic. Magic is hard work. Every single movement has to be practiced thousands of times.
It's alright. We're used to that.
We're sorry. You've taught us so much, but we can't tell you the whole truth.
It's okay. Do you still remember what I told you? This world is full of lies and falsehoods. I only hope that one day, you can find your own truth.
What about you? Have you found your truth?
Magic is my truth. I want to perform a magic trick so great that people will always think of me when they talk about it. For a magician, what greater honor could there be?
Look! Behold! Linny is sealed inside the box. Will he manage to escape? 10 years ago, Caesar attempted this very trick, and it was at this precise moment that...
Watch out!
Mysterious. Surprising. And logic-defying. Isn't that right? This honor belongs to you, Caesar. I'm just sorry it's a little late.
Did you see that? 1 minute he was falling, and the next, he turned into flowers.
How could he possibly have done that?
How mysterious. I didn't blink once. He just vanished, right in front of my eyes.
What a heart-stopping magic show! This was really... Caesar's name has finally been...
Looks like everyone really loved Linny's grand finale. Paimon doesn't see Linny anywhere. Oh, Lynette said he'd be waiting for us at the usual hunt. But, oh, you mean the one where... Yeah, that's... Alright, let's go look for it.
Light it up! Here!
Linny! Are you alright? Paimon,
Magic? I was honestly... Sometimes, did he regret taking Gem?
you know,
After I joined the House of the Hearth, I told you about my past before, but I quickly realized I needed to learn how... We were gifted...
so that's why you...
Yes. In all, we... For instance, but in truth, what amazed me, trust is...
Linny...
Still worried about... But don't worry, I'm used to it now. From the mansions of the elite to the... After Caesar went on tour, that night, to keep secrets, you only realize how much...
Yeah, cheer up, Linny. We've had dessert, delicious food, fun, you know, Traveler. Doesn't that kinda make you Paimon's truth?
Exactly. It's the same for me, and life has taken... That's why the darkness never... Alright.
It was amazing,
Whoa, that's a bit of a tall order, I'm afraid. The show's just finished, so my sleeves are just...
Aw, come
Oh, alright. Watch closely. I have a flower in my hand.
You liar! There's nothing in your hand! We ain't going along with this!
Huh? My goodness, you're right. But I could have sworn I brought one here with me. Okay, try this. Count down with me. 3?
3, 2...
Now, have another look around. Maybe the flowers appeared somewhere else.
Really? Let's see. Wow, there it is! Oh, but more importantly, Paimon has to know how the trick is done, please.
Well, if you want to learn magic, you'll have to start by addressing me as
Fine. Please, teacher, please.
Since you asked so nicely, I'll share one little tip with you. Namely, the student...
Is that...
look at the time. We shouldn't linger here too long. Thanks again for coming to see my show. I bid you both good night. I look forward to seeing...
All right. Shall we head back now, too? Oh, Paimon can't wait to read the Steambird tomorrow. Paimon bets, Linny. Let's head to the Steambird's up.
I'm very sorry, Charlotte, but my sister and I are quite busy today. I'm afraid...
Oh, please, Linny. Oh,
Huh? What's happening here?
I spent all night writing my piece about the Phantom Weasel, but just as dawn broke...
That was...
Too late, bruh.
Aha!
Maybe watching my high-altitude escape trick reminded her...
Oh, I remember. Quickfire question. Where did you...
Oh, we went to this... Actually,
What?
No,
What the...
Ah, see, forgive my persistence, but apparently one... All right, I guess I'll leave.
Lynette?
Don't.
Oh, really?
Phew. You please take good care of that. I'd be really upset.
It should be fine. I'm sure it'll get